You're the sort of person who enjoys other people's problems, aren't you, Mr. Kennedy? Well, I don't want you enjoying mine. I'll thank you to keep out of my life. Do you understand? Right out. Just keep right away from me. Oh, it looks lovely. Sounds though Daryl's been cracking the whip, though. Don't push too far.
Oh, don't worry. I don't have to do another thing. Now that the house is sold.
It's sold?
Mrs. Nielsen.
Mum, Declan's here to check up the kitchen.
Kitchen?
Yeah, he's going to remodel it. After he's bought the place.
Him buying my house?
Yeah.
Over my dead body? Will you please leave my house?
Listen, Marge, you want to sell, I want to buy. I can write you a check out right now.
There aren't a lot of people that can say that, Mum.
Oh, not many honest people, no. But I'm not having my home ripped apart by the likes of him.
Well, the kitchen's not exactly up to the minute, is it?
It was only a year ago it was given a complete new paint job. Will you please go? After all this time, I do owe something to the neighbours.
Well, think about it.
I've no need to.
I'm sorry, Declan. Mum's just come back from a somewhat emotional trip. Maybe now's not the time.
Yeah, well, I can see that.
Yeah, let's let the dust settle, eh? And I'll get back to you in a couple of days.
And there's no need for whispered conversations. I'm not selling my house to that criminal.
I don't think you're being very fair, Mum.
No, Daryl.
Oh, he was dead keen, and it was a great price.
No! I'm not having that man desecrate my home.
Oh, right. So, let's ring up the Historic Places Trust. Maybe they'll be interested.
Oh, you don't care, do you? This is where we raised you.
Oh.
The place is so full of memories. So many good times. You just don't care.
Good move, bro.
Yeah, it would have been if she hadn't turned up.
What a sensitive guy. Such a sense of family, huh? Sell the family home, sell your brother's bike.
Oh, I thought you'd be pleased to help Mum out with the airfare. She certainly loves you for it.
Oh, well, she sure as hell doesn't love you. And maybe she's cotton on to what a bastard.
Oh, shut up, Stuart! Shut up!
Well, well, well. I didn't think you'd be showing your face around here.
Don't worry, it's not for long.
I take it you have a story as to why you missed your own wedding.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Like Alison, we've heard it once too often.
Guilty until proven innocent, huh? Just as well I don't care what you think.
I can't really believe he'd do something like this. Not twice.
He can't help himself. There's a name for it, I'm sure.
Whatever happened, it looks like he's regretting it now. Mind you, no one seems to be getting particularly right at the moment.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Name 3.
You and Guy. Carrie and Declan.
Carrie and Declan, no way.
Oh, Declan's eager.
And Carrie's not interested. Not in someone with a ready-made family, especially when one of them works for her.
I thought she was keen.
Carrie? No. Although you might be.
I told him I was only interested in friendship.
And now? Oh, believe me, Carrie's made her feelings very clear. You should do the same.
I'm not going to beat a path to his door. Although I suppose asking him around for a meal isn't out of the question.
Now squirm your way out of this one, Stephen.
Come on, Jackie, you'll love it here.
You just don't want Gina here.
There is an element of truth to that. I mean, would you want to live with her?
There's quite a few people I wouldn't want to live with.
I mean, Sam, eh? I mean, Sam is the perfect flatmate. And as for me...
Exactly.
Come on, Jackie, you've been saying for ages you want to move out of home. This place would just be fun for you.
Yeah. You throw great parties.
Hey, Scout's on and no more parties. Never, ever. I mean, maybe the odd soiree and little intimate dinner parties with carefully vetted friends.
It sounds even worse.
And with shift work and so on, we probably wouldn't even see each other. You pretty much have the place to yourself. Think of the peace. The quiet. Huh? And the room itself. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. Come on in.
Look, it was Ellie's room. I mean, I'd feel funny. What if she came back?
She's not going to come back. Look, give it a trial run, okay? No obligation. Please, Jackie. Save us from Madame Butterfly. Please.
please?
I'll think about it.
Safe haven at last. I've a good mind to ask you to open up Dr. McKenna's drinks cabinet.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'd find it empty.
Oh, of course, I forgot. Oh, it's just as well. Drink is never the answer to one's troubles.
And what troubles are they, Marge?
Arriving home and finding oneself practically homeless.
Well, you've got a buyer. That's good news, isn't it?
Terrible. I'm not having my home turned into a house of ill repute.
You mean like a suburban massage parlour?
Well, I didn't mean that exactly, but who knows what he'd turn it into.
What does it matter?
It does to me. I know he's pulled the wool over a lot of people's eyes, but he doesn't fool me. Oh, no, leopards don't change their spots.
Who on earth are you talking about, Marge?
Declan Kennedy, of course. I mean, would you sell your home to a known criminal?
Marge, that is a totally...
Hi. Evening, Marjorie. Just remember my offer on the house is still good. I'll think it over some more. Shall we go?
With pleasure. And in answer to your question, yes, I probably would. I might even go so far as to cook him a fantastic meal as well.
Well, Dr. Warner. I was expecting a visit.
Hi, Daryl. You're not going to invite me in for another drink.
Oh, mate. Look, I know it hurts now, but there'll come a time when you'll see it was all for the best.
Will I?
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry about the way it happened. But I wasn't going to let you hurt Alison again. And you would have, sooner or later. I just made it happen sooner.
You just couldn't stand to see her happy.
With you? Chris, I know you. Because you're just like me. Like I was. But I've changed. Alison was wrong to think you had.
Come on, just because you couldn't have her, nobody could.
Alison and I made a great team, and we will be again someday.
She doesn't want anything to do with you. Ever.
Snap.
She's gonna know the truth.
She does already, mate. I hardly had to do a thing. She was so ready to believe the worst. That's why she left. Oh!
I don't know why I waited so long.
Oh, sorry, this is going to be from scratch. One of those days you go to the cupboards and the cupboards are bare.
Smells great. Whatever it is.
When there's a teenager in the house, you have to padlock all foodstuffs.
Except the healthy stuff. That they never touch.
I'm sorry things have been so tough for you lately.
Thanks, Jen.
Back okay?
Yeah, sure. Still do most things.
And you sorted everything out with the police?
Absolutely. All thanks to Carrie.
Of course.
Mud sticks, you know, especially with the law, so having Carrie's support was just great.
Yeah, she's a stickler for the truth.
Yeah, one of her many good qualities. What I can't understand, though, is how come she's still on her own?
Her choice, I suppose?
When she's never married?
That's right.
Huh. Surely there's been men in her life.
Oh, I'm sure there has been. There was one, but... Look, I don't really know. I don't know her that well. She can be a bit, well, prickly, distant.
Yeah. I sense a lot of warmth under there, though. That's what makes her so damn interesting. I wish I knew what she's got against me.
Well, I'm sorry to say this, but from what I heard, she's not interested in taking on a man who's got grown-up children. I don't really understand why, but there it is. I do know she feels uncomfortable about dating the father of one of her nurses. Look, I may be wrong, but...
Surely it's something we can't work out.
Oh, she seems to have made up her mind.
I think between the two of us, we'll come up with a way to change it.
Well, I think we should eat this before it gets cold.
I know you're having a rough time at the moment, Chris, but do you really think you should be throwing away your job?
I'm no good to you as I am.
You know, if it's just a few sidelong glances that you're worried about, some of the staff will feed off it for a while, but pretty soon it'll be history.
Look, I really couldn't give a damn what people here think. All I care about is Alison. I have to try to find her, to explain and make her understand.
At the moment, I suspect that she doesn't want to be found.
I know, but I have to try. That's all I want to do.
And what if you don't find her?
I don't know. Look, I'm not exactly thinking straight at the moment, but maybe later, while I'm over there, I could take some time off, check out the latest developments, so the whole thing wasn't wasted, medically speaking.
So you mean you would want to come back?
If you'd have me.
Look, why don't we just call it a sabbatical?
Thank you, Michael. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I will be back.
I've marked the ones that could be okay.
They all look good on paper. I mean, why do they always turn out to be dumps?
There's one or two there worth a look.
This one sounds good. Sea views. Oh, but look at the rent. I mean, how do people earn that much?
I don't know.
This one's close to work. Honey, you've got to try this dip. It's out of this world and free. Everything's free.
Wedding goodies.
Yeah, I did have to throw out the club sandwiches. Soggy city. Very sad. Anyway, come on, take it.
Look, I'm not all that hungry. Thank you, Gina.
I know. I can't face food either. It's truly tragic about Alison and Chris. And then there's me. I thought I had friends. I thought I had my housing situation sorted out.
Same here. I'm not quite sure what Chris's plans are. You know, he and Alison are supposed to buy a house, but now...
What, you think he might throw you out on the street? That's perfect. We could look for a place together.
Well, like I said, I'm not quite sure what Chris's plans are.
I just knew today had to get better. Come on, you've got to try some dip. And as soon as I get rid of all this stuff, I'll start looking.
That's good.
See? I'd be great to share with.
Kirsty, I'm expecting a lab report.
And what's the patient's name?
I put it through under mine.
Is there a problem?
Not with me. But I'm interested in the contents of a certain champagne glass. Don't worry, if it's at all interesting, you'll hear about it.
Gina, we need to talk.
I always find when life has thoroughly disappointed you, food is a real comfort.
Gina, this is important.
All the delicious food is going to waste, and it's all your fault. I'm just hoping somewhere there'll be someone who'll appreciate it.
From Parliament's morning report,
Good morning.
Morning. Oh.
What's wrong?
Just a sore tum, that's all.
How long's it been sore?
I woke up with it. It's nothing.
You still need to be careful. It could be the start of something.
I'm fine, Mum. It's not some dreaded lurgy. And besides, I don't have time to be sick, do I? I've got to go to the estate agent. Tell him the house is still on the market. They're going to ask us to drop the price again.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daryl. I know how hard you worked to get the house sold, and I've mucked it all up.
It's okay.
Oh, it's just that it's been my home for so long, and I can't bear the thought of that smug little man stomping all over the place. Silly, I know.
Mum, home is about families, not buildings. Wherever we are, that'll be home to me. And he's so keen. And we're not flooded with offers, are we?
You think he still might be interested?
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, he'd be so pleased with himself, I can hardly bear it.
You don't even have to see him. I'll deal with it.
Thanks, Daryl.
No worries. He'll always come up trumps in the end, won't you, Mum?
Well, I suppose so, if you think it's for the best.
I've got to find her, and I've got to get her to try to believe me.
The latter part being the hardest, I imagine.
Sure is. No one's believed me so far.
You're not going to go away for good, are you?
I'll be back. Not that anyone here will be holding their breath.
I know there's a lot of bad feeling out there, but they'll get over it eventually.
Yeah.
I hope things work out for you and Alison. I'll miss you. Take care.
Fleming hugged me. I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, someone must be paying it. You certainly make it hard on yourself, don't you?
I had a little help this time. Yeah. Maybe the family's cursed, eh?
Yeah, I hope it misses me.
Oh, not a chance. Your day in the dog box will come.
Well, all the best then, eh?
Oh, I nearly forgot. I need a favour.
You're a very nice man, but the answer's still no.
And you're a hard-hearted woman.
You're right. Buzz off.
You don't mean that.
Is there a heavy, blunt instrument at hand?
I'm not leaving here until you hear me out.
I could always call an orderly to escort you out.
I just want to spend some time with you.
But that's not what I want.
Steve, come on.
Because of my family. I've been doing some research on you. Call me sneaky if you like.
Oh, I'd go further than that. Unprincipled scheming.
Witty, charming. Listen, Jessica's going to be out on her own pretty soon. As soon as she leaves school, it'll be so long, Dad's been nice to know you.
Hard to live with, are you?
And Kieran's got his own life, and so does Steve. So that makes me pretty much a free agent. Do you know what I want to do with all this freedom? I want to spend it with you.
Excellent speech.
That's true. It's you and me. No more parenthood, eh? We don't have to worry about anything, anybody but ourselves.
It's no good, Declan. I'm sorry, but I really would like you to leave.
I sent your champagne glass off to the lab. They found traces of barbiturates. Now, look, if we go to the police...
I'll be stuck here for ages. I'll lose Alison for sure. No way, not like this. I've got to find her.
Yeah, but how? You gonna hang around Piccadilly Circus and wait for her to turn up?
She won't have much money. She'll have to work. I'll try the nursing agencies. There's got to be some way.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, I thought I knew how much Alison meant to me. I sure as hell do now.
So, what are you sitting around here for, then?
Yeah, you're right. There's probably a lynching party after me, even as we speak.
Well, if there is, they'll have the wrong man.
I'll try telling them that.
I will. I still think we should deal with Daryl before you go.
Oh, thanks, mate, but no thanks. He'll get his soon enough. I don't want to waste any more time on him. All I want to do now is find Alison.
You will.
Hey, I still might try your Piccadilly Circus idea. I'll send you a postcard.
He's not going to London, is he? He wouldn't dare.
Oh, yes, he would.
So, does this mean you're going to be homeless?
Well, he's more than happy for me to stay on in the flat.
Fantastic. So, does this mean we can start looking for a flat?
Yeah, I'm staying where I am.
Oh, Dr. Roberta, there's a patient for you in exam room 3.
Thank you, I'm on my way.
Hey, Gina. Joe and I think we found a great flat. We're off after work. Can you make it?
Well, you don't need me to hold your hand.
Hang on, am I missing something here? I thought the 3 of us were going to share a place together.
I thought so too. But it doesn't matter now. Hone needs a flatmate, and guess who that's going to be? Huh.
How's the house saga coming along?
Oh, Daryl's looking after that. I don't want anything to do with that man.
You were doing me a roster retype.
Oh, sorry. My morning was just chocker.
Oh, what with, I wonder? I thought you'd have learned to prioritise by now.
Well, of course I have. But your rosters weren't exactly top of my list.
Well, can you move them there, please?
How was last night? Things warming up?
Not even slightly.
Oh, she's very snippy. What's buzzing round in her bonnet?
Well, she had a date last night.
With that smug little man?
If you mean Declan, yes. It obviously didn't go well.
Oh, she's well out of it. Woman of her age should know better than to get tangled up with a rat bag like that.
Oh, howdy, partner.
Why are you talking in that stupid voice?
Well, because that's what we are. Partners.
Are all you Warners mad?
Well, Chris, maybe. He's left me in charge of his share of the coffee shop.
His what?
Well, he's left me in charge of his share of the coffee shop.
Well, nice of him to tell me.
I think he tried, but you were too full of outrage to listen. Hey, look, I've got some great ideas. So your menu could do with a real overhaul, and I was thinking about a few ethnic nights.
Excuse me, but the day-to-day running of the coffee shop is my concern, and I intend to keep it that way.
Hey, come on, we'll make a great team. You just need some time to get used to the idea.
Yeah, about 1,000,000 years.
So, tell me, the mysterious lab result on the champagne glass, was it interesting?
You been taking lessons from Marj?
Sorry, I just thought it might have had something to do with Chris.
Might have.
And he's going away to London?
Oh, these jungle drums have been beating over time.
Oh, so it's true. Are you staying at the flat?
Yep.
But Gina said that she was looking for a
Oh,
flat.
look, she's been rabbiting on about us finding a flat together, but I'm staying on at Chris's, so there's no way. Lucky, huh?
Butt out, Steve.
It's amazing, man. My father and Attila the hen.
Come on. Now, listen to me. She's a great woman.
Yeah. Why is she acting like such an ice queen, huh? I mean, what's wrong with her?
Oh, I don't know. She's got her reasons, I suppose. She doesn't want to bar me, you know. Probably very sensible.
Why?
I don't know. She's one tough woman.
So you just gonna throw in the towel?
Huh? Oh, I don't know.
think maybe I've lost the knack. Run out of charm, you know.
Dad, never, ever, ever let me hear you say that, okay? Look,
If at first you don't succeed, get devious. Go!
She just snapped off my head.
Jenny?
Yeah, of course it's the case of a woman scorned. And you'll never guess who does the scorning.
What, still picking over Chris's bones, or have we moved on to the next victim?
That was hardly necessary. Why hasn't anyone got a civil tongue in their head today? I'm going for a cuppa.
Hi, honey. Wasn't work just awful today? Everyone was so snappy, I couldn't wait to get home. Now, come on, you sit down, take the weight off your feet, and tonight we celebrate the beginning of a new era with my speciality, cannelloni. You're gonna love it.
Have you come to cheer me up?
No, I had to get out of the house. Bad smell.
Daryl, I take it.
Yeah. The creep had me doing odd jobs around the house, trying to spruce it up to sell, because he said if I did, then he'd pay for my bike repairs. Like hell, he went and sold it.
Sucked in again. You're a slow learner, Stuart.
Yeah. This is the last time, He's going to get it one day. I just wish I knew how.
You've heard that Chris is off to London and how he's saying he was set up?
Kidnapped by my ever-loving brother. You know, I believe it except for one thing.
That Chris wouldn't be dumb enough to let him into his flat?
No, because he was at home all that night.
Remember I came over to your place?
And you said his car wasn't in our driveway. And he didn't come to the door.
And Honey's had this test done on a champagne glass from Chris's flat.
For fingerprints.
No, for drugs.
Who do we know with easy access to drugs?
The same one who had a major crush on Alison.
My ever-loving brother.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.